Tyler, how's fall camp been for you? Obviously, last year a little bit different than this one. Obviously, coming as a true freshman last year. So how's this one different?
Just now, I know what to expect, kind of, sort of, but same mindset as last year. Just trying to go out there and get better and pick up more things from Moxie, of course, and some of the older safeties. But it's the same thing, just trying to get better.
What's kind of the next step for you? Obviously, you were able to come in last year. Harsin said all you did in fall camp last year is make plays, and they had no choice but to play you right away. So, what's next for you in terms of the growth and trying to establish yourself here, maybe as a starter?
It's the same things, making plays at the end of the day, and more so picking up the defensive scheme. Not only just learning my part, but learning some of the safeties and some of the linebackers, and knowing why we call a certain call on certain situations.
A lot of the coaches say that they don't have to repeat themselves around you. How are you able to retain and apply knowledge so quickly?
I just say just taking it home. What they tell me, I have it in my head. I keep it in my head. I write it down, and then when I go home, I just study it and just try to get better. Growing up, my mom always told me, a person should never ever tell you something twice. So that's something that really grew with me, and then now I just take that to the field.
Yeah, how much do you think that has helped you put you in the position that you're in, and especially playing as a true freshman?
I feel like it really did bring me up. When he says something, I can understand it and I get what's going on. And if not, I ask him why. Why is this? Why are we doing that? And he gives me the answer, and it makes it so much easier.
When do you think you've gotten better, maybe from when you showed up here for fall camp last year to where you are now?
Mainly just understanding what's going on, getting more in the playbook, knowing what's going on, and learning, concepts and routes, and just picking up, the scheme of our defense.
How beneficial was that for you to get thrown right in the fire last year? And I guess how was the speed of the game and that kind of stuff at first, and how much more comfortable from that standpoint do you feel this year?
So last year when he threw me in, it was kind of like somebody had just kind of like messed up or whatnot during fall camp, and he just like, Horton, get in. I was like, oh, okay, and then it was just going, and then that really taught me like you got to be prepared at all times. So now that's the same mindset, and just knowing what's going on and understanding it slows the games down. What defense we're in, and getting that really helps.
We obviously saw you play right away, but was there an adjustment for you? Was the game going a little fast at first? What do you remember about the first couple plays, maybe in the Washington game or whenever you first got in there?
So I'll probably say the Washington game was pretty defense, just for the simple fact that we knew ahead of time like we need somebody to step up, and right then and there, DT and Dante was like, all right, well, we need you to get on board and try to compete for that spot. And they put me in. I was with them in the film room, in the playbook. They was always asking me questions during practice. I was always around DT. So once the game time came, it was pretty natural, And he's one good game planner. I can tell you that, because everything that he told me, I seen before it even happened. It was just like, man, that was great.
Do you remember the first play or anything, or first time you got to run out there on the blue in the game?
Yeah, so the first play, actually, they went to a passing formation out of a max, so it was like a play action pass, and he told me before he came out, he said, they're going to try you right now. And sure enough, they tried to, but then again, that's when Tyler Horton had got that interception, I want to say. And I think he scored on that one.
Your first play?
That was the first one.
Okay.
How beneficial was it to spend a year with a guy like Dante and Dante Thompson? And Dante, too, the guy has always had a smile on his face and just seemed like he always enjoyed being out there.
He shows love no matter what it is, and he always open, and that's one thing that I like to be around people that's open, and that's one thing that he was. Dante and DT, they both was the same. Dante was more so the goofy one. You could tell he always got a smile, and that always brings up the day. You try to come in there with a sad face or you feeling down, just look over there, look at him, and it's like, all right, I can't be mad because he ain't mad, so I can't be mad.
Do you try to find? There's that balance that every position room needs. Do you try to apply that now, or who's that guy?
Oh yeah, I feel like we all come in there with a strong mindset, especially like when him leaving, we all go, all right, he gone, but now somebody else has to step up, and me, Moxie, Ray Ford, all of us is trying to just tell the young guys it's gonna be okay. Just come in here, smile. We're gonna work hard and we're gonna get the job done.
It sounds like you're trying to bring kind of that lighthearted attitude to the room. Moxie said that you were kind of giving some of the guys crap because you're the tallest one, even though he said you're 5'11", but he's kind of saying that maybe you do gotta have that confidence and the attitude. How much do you try to bring that to the room?
I just try to hold it up. I try to come in there trying to step up, trying to step up, be that leader that we're looking for, and just trying to be open, mainly just to the younger guys. I was in their shoes just last year, so I know what they're feeling. I know what they're going through, so I'm just trying to make them feel more comfortable, especially being away from home. Some of them guys are from California, some from Texas. Just, it's going to be all right. We all got each other.
How motivated